So we come away from Hanworth Villa with a 2-1 defeat. Is that a bit of a head scratcher how we haven't gained at least a point from this afternoon?
Yeah, very much so. I think first and foremost, I think, despite the Paul Hinchwood there, I think it's important to recognise the fact. Obviously, it's been a tragic week in football, and my thoughts and condolences go to everyone at Chichester. I know they're going through a terrible time, but yeah, just want our thoughts and condolences go to their football club.
So back to this afternoon. Do you think we deserved at least a point?
Well, people are watching the same game that I'm watching, and it's very difficult because I seem to be saying the same thing each week, and it's very difficult because, I thought first 20 minutes we weren't great. They scored a goal, and then I thought we came into it. Then I thought we had a really good spell in that half without really scoring again. Second half, I thought we had a lot of the ball. Got an equaliser which was thoroughly deserved. 2 minutes to go, three, whatever it's in there, and then another really, really soft goal, which you've given away. So, yeah, a lot of head scratching tonight, I think.
And there were plenty of chances as well before the equaliser came. Is it just a case of clinicalness now from being from a place where we can get more results consistently?
Both boxes have to be both boxes. Have to, we do a lot of good work in the between the 18-yard boxes. I think really good stuff. But fundamentally, if you weren't here at the game today, you're going to say, "Oh, Bognor lost again," and we did. And that I can't get away from that one there because facts are facts, and it is a results game. But you're at the game as well. What do you do? Get rid of half the team? There's so many good things that are going good. Now I know that I'm saying that we lose a game, but ripping it all up, starting again, is that the best way to go? Not for me. I think we're going for a really terrible time at the moment. We just had a conversation there. We have got a losing mentality. But we just said to the players in the changing room, that's, every day you wake up and, trying to think this is going to be the day, this is the next game, this is going to be the week that we're going to turn things around. And when things go bad, that's what we need more of. And I think, like I said, when the first goal went in, you're looking at body language, didn't look like that a little bit. And then we got back into the game. But we need more people that need to wake up and smell the coffee of where we are to make sure we start winning games, because there's no point of saying this because then it go to October, December and New Year and we'll be in trouble.
After the league equalised as well, were you and Paul in a bit of a dilemma because, of course, you'd thrown a lot of substitutes on to try and get that equalised. I think there was 5 attacking players on the pitch at one point. Was there a bit of a dilemma to whether to stick or twist after the equaliser?
No, we'd stick. I'll be honest with you, we stick. I think we get a point away from home, to be honest with you. I think we didn't look like we were going to score many goals from there. And I thought in our circumstances, we take what we had. And that's even harder because if you did your twist, you might have got beat anyway. But we tried to stick because I think that was a prudent decision to do. We put Toby on. But just sit there. I think they work really hard physically, but they don't work very hard organisation, thinking about the game, communicating, which is really important because the goals come from we're in comfortable position, and I'm like, Chadderslav, they're great lads, are good people, and I'm not going to sit here and slaughter them because they've done enough over the years to warrant a mistake, but they know and they're hurting in there and there. But it's just we've got to stop it. We've got to stop it quickly.
And we've played all of the top 3 now. 2 of them away from home, and both of the times we've come away feeling that we should have done more. Do you think the position in the table is a fair reflection of where we are, or is that just a reflection of who we've played?
It's a fair reflection of where we are. I have to be honest in there. And as I said to you, we have tremendous support. We have tremendous support from people that come to watch us each week, especially the situation we're away. Haven't got a lot of home games. They're coming away, and it's hard. It's really hard being a Bognor supporter at the present moment because they're probably thinking like I'm thinking, where's the next win going to come from? But that's when I think you really see people's colours. And like I say, I'm standing here in front of you at the present moment, and I'm saying I'm not going to slaughter anyone from there. I believe in what we're doing, and I know we'll get it right. From there, and so I'm asking for that little bit of patience to help the lads, help me, because I need that to be honest with you at the present moment. And as I said to you, we'll try and bring in players that will help the team, and the club are very supportive of that one there. But there's a lot of good things that are going well, but there are areas that we need to make sure we're better at, and that's where we're working every day to make sure we try and bring in those people that help the team.
And you talk about bringing players in. Danny Jordan made his debut today. What did you make of his performance?
He was rubbish because I don't want Worthing to know how good he was. I think for a debut, I thought he was absolutely superb. And I spoke to Aggie and Nathan, to be fair, and we talked about characters of good lads. And he was that. I thought football-wise, absolutely brilliant. But he's the type of people we want around the place at the present moment to help us. He fitted in great. So yeah, I think he's got all the hallmarks of being a really fantastic player.